So I kind of want to clear up a little bit of the West Christian and GoFundMe and Ape Fest thing a little better. I don't want people to take shit the wrong way, but as far as the GoFundMe and fraud and blah 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 blah, I don't know, Chad. I'm not interested in that whole thing. I'm only excited that Wes Christian and his notoriety in his field and what he does is interested in this. And I would love for him to investigate it. But you got to understand, an investigation like this, of this magnitude against someone like Citadel and shit, that's going to take a year, possibly more, to do a full, thorough investigation and be able to get access to the things they need to get access to. Um, I'm only excited for it because I'm in this play and I'm in this movement as a whole. For me personally, this is about transparency in the market. This is about this bullshit not being able to happen anymore. We're still in a market that is set up, rigged. All the rules favor big money and institutions, and now we're in an era in the technology age where anyone can invest whenever they want at the push of a button right in their hand. And the rules need changed. It's a brand new game. There's brand new players, and the rules need rewritten because shit like this can happen and is happening. So that's my excitement with the West Christian thing. I have no interest in the GoFundMe and what's going on with it. Like I said, I don't know, Chad. I've seen some screenshots of some charges of fraud and shit. Charges, no convictions, charges. I haven't seen any mugshots or anything like that. And either way, the kid went on the internet, showed his face, and made claims that if he doesn't abide by those claims, he goes to prison. Um, I haven't looked at the GoFundMe page unless it says, hey, I'm taking all this money and putting it in my pocket, or I'm taking a portion of it to put in my pocket, or something somewhere. Then he's in deep shit if he doesn't use it for hiring Wes and for Wes to have access to it to get the legal team he needs to do a thorough investigation. And that's really all you need to know. Yeah, like I said, I saw charges. I didn't see a mugshot. I didn't see like a full name or nothing. I just saw charges, and that's it. And I mean, you can find convictions and mugshots and all that if this dude did do that. But either way, you still don't know the story. You don't know what happened. You have no idea. One thing I do know, personally know, is that the criminal justice system in this country is also rigged. It is also old, outdated, and set up for monetary gain. It is. They will charge you with shit that you never did, or even there's no even evidence at all, nothing to say you did any of this shit. Um, that they just do that, and they can convict you of shit you didn't do. I mean, it's if you don't have the money to take care of that type of shit, sorry, they'll do whatever they want, pretty much. But either way, that aside, if you did donate to it and now you think it's sketchy, there's a hey, take your money back button. I've never in my life seen anyone committing fraud that gave you a refund option. I haven't. I've never seen that. Uh, that doesn't exist. Usually it's fraudulent. It's all fake shit. You give your money to them and then they're gone. Who's Chad? That's you're knocking on the dude's door. Chad, give me my money. Who's Chad? I'm James. I don't know Chad. I think you're crazy. Like that's the type of shit that happens. Um, but whatever, you know, just research. It's the internet. You can literally find anything you want, any information that you're looking for. It is on this little thing right here. And if you work hard enough, you can find it. I promise. So that shit aside, do what you do. If you want to donate to it, cool. Um, I don't give a fuck about it. Not in that regard. That's just my own personal thing. I don't send money anywhere. I would send it to Wes. I wouldn't have a problem doing that. Um, but I was actually shocked that none of our figureheads in the community, after they made all their money on the second, hired Wes. I kind of thought they were trying to do that because they were talking to him and interviewing him, and they all talk about how they want to stop the corruption and the stepping on the little guy and blah blah blah. I'm not shocked that they didn't, but I kind of thought they were gonna do that. Like maybe on the DL, hire them, have them work in the background, not make a big deal about it. I mean, they got the fucking money. Um, they didn't. So whatever, no big deal. But the Ape Fest thing, yeah, man, crazy. I've been replaying it all day in my head, sitting in these streams, all of them. TMI, STV, I think Rogue was in one of theirs, either STVs or TMIs or something, and this fucking Wall Street Viking cat comes in there, JF Wall Street Viking, sending all these super chats. Hey, I tried to send you shit. Hey, I tried to send you email, trying to get a hold of you guys. I really want to put something together and try to put something together. I want you guys' help. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, I remember saying, who fucks Wall Street Viking? All of them. I don't know Wall Street Viking. Blah, blah, blah. And Core's channel, too. He was like messaging, hey, I sent you some shit, blah, 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 blah. And Core was like, who the fuck's Wall Street Viking? Like, all of them were like, who's Wall Street? Who the fuck is this guy? And then he was trying really, really hard to get a hold of you, Trey. And all of them, every single one he popped up in, I'm really trying to get a hold of Trey. Can you guys help me get in touch with Trey? I'm trying to get a hold of Trey. I really want Trey to be a part of this, help with it, blah, blah, blah. You've known him for 6 months now, you said? 6 months. You've known him all up in the Discord. But he couldn't get a hold of you. He had to go bounce around from live stream to live stream to try to get one of them to get in contact with you for him. But you've been knowing this cat for 6 months, since before any of us got here. And the motherfucker can't show his face. Wants to put together something that could potentially net him hundreds of millions of dollars, potentially, if a quarter of retail, which would be 100 million shareholders, were to want to go to that, which I don't even think Vegas can house 100 million people at once. So if all of them wanted to go to that shit, that would be $200 million. The cheapest ticket's $200. That'd be $200 million if 1 million, if a quarter of the retail shareholders wanted to go. $200 million that this faceless guy that no one's ever really seen or heard about didn't put any of his information, no information at all on this website. The website is literally a send us money, and that's the only thing you can do. That's it. Send money. And then there's like a little bullshit contact us box. Doesn't say who you're contacting. It just a box. Send us a fucking message. That is more shadier than Chad's GoFundMe. Like it is. That shit there is one of the shadiest websites I've ever seen in my life. It just popped up out of nowhere. We don't know nothing about this. We don't know nothing to do with this. We don't know. It just showed up. We thought it'd be cool. The motherfucker was orchestrating this, getting all of you together, mentioned it in your live streams. I watched them. These two eyes and ears watch everything you all do all the time. Because my investment could potentially be affected by things that you guys do in this community. So believe me, I pay close attention to all the shit you guys do and say. So to say I'm shocked, I'd be lying. I'm not shocked about any of this. Just kind of last strawish for me, for everyone to be like, we didn't know nothing about this. We had no idea. We don't know where this came from. But I witnessed you all talking to JF, Wall Street Viking, the unknown, in your live streams. And he said all this, trying to get a meetup, trying to get a get-together going. Really want you guys' help. Want you guys to be in on this. Yeah, that's crazy. So even if only 500,000 people went, that's $100 million at the cheapest ticket. at the cheapest. Not the $1,000 trifecta VIP, get your 8 balls rubbed and blah blah blah, whatever that is. Yeah, so that's craziness to me. And also, this is for the guys that won. This is for the guys that pulled out. For the guys that didn't want to get AMC pregnant. Didn't want to see that fucker grow into a full-grown human being. Pulled out. Took a lot of profit. They won a lot of money. We gave it to them. We literally gave it to them. You gave these guys their platforms. You gave these guys their financial stability. And you followed them and trusted them and whatever. I mean, obviously, I can't prove shit, but I'm pretty sure I'm older than every one of those kids that live streams. I have seen more on this earth than most people in their fucking 60s and 70s. I have seen the shadiest of the shadiest shit in people. I've watched people that love each other tear each other apart because of money. It's crazy. It's wild. But you guys gave this to them, all of it. And just remember, you may not be able to take away what they pulled out of AMC, but their voice, their platforms, the money they're making off YouTube, you can take that away. You can take that away. And not for nothing. But don't none of you, I'm talking to the YouTubers, ever fucking talk down to anyone in this community. You don't ever fucking do that. Ever. You have what the fuck you have because of this community. And because you guys got some money and some financial stability, the 1 fucking percent of you, because that's what you guys are now in the eyes of the community. You're the fucking 1%. While the 99% of us are still sitting here like, how are these people celebrating? Whatever, blah, 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 blah. I tried to look at it from y'all's point of view. I wanted to. And no. You guys fucking talking down to people and acting like you didn't know anything about this. Fuck that. It doesn't take a wrinkle-brained ape to figure the shit out. It just takes someone who's been watching you guys. Someone who really cares about their investment and pays attention to it. And anybody and everyone involved in it. But yeah, don't you ever let these motherfuckers ever talk to you guys like that. Don't you let them talk down to you. Nothing. They owe everything they have right now to you all. And they're mad that you're upset because you guys are still sitting here waiting for what they promised you. For what over half of them told you was going to happen in June. After June 2nd, they told you, oh, I feel it, it's this month, definitely by the end of June. And you guys watched your accounts just bleed. Yeah, those guys are talking down to you now because you're upset that they want to go celebrate their W with the 1%, because that's about all that could fit in Vegas out of the 400 some odd million is 1%. Don't forget how much power you all have. You've been demonstrating it for months. Do not forget. Don't let these people fucking ever talk down to you. They owe everything they have today to you, and they should be thanking you. Literally, the money that they have and have made and get, they could pay to just ship blocks of us out. They could have a drawing. Hey, we're gonna get 10,000 people, man. Put your fucking shit in here, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And just to say thank you guys, we're gonna pick 10,000 people and we're gonna go do a great thing out in Vegas, blah, blah, blah. It's all on us. Anyone else that obviously, if you want to come, that's where we're going to be, but we're going to cover the costs for you guys because we've made a shitload of fucking money and are still making money off of you. And we just want to say thank you. Maybe that's the way you guys should have played that shit.